those things we are creating under the sketcher level. From there we are coming outside of the run and we are assigning thicknesses whatever we require. But here the thing is, suppose for example, in some cases what we have to do, we have to create a sketch which is not exactly on the plane, which is somewhat in a 3D angle, like some other angle is there, not exactly parallel or perpendicular to any plane. So in that case, what we have to do, how to create our objects. So in that case, we have an option here, that is 3D curves, we can say. See here, most of the time they will ask you in interview also, what is your 3D curves? Okay, 3D curves is like the curves which we can able to directly create under the surface design wireframe environment by using wireframe commands. That is your 3D curves. Now, see here, yesterday we discussed about the point command. Now what we will do, we will go for the lines command. See here, for creating line, we have so many options are there for creating a single line also. For example, if I am taking a line command here, so automatically it will open one dialog box here. Under that one, which option you require, you can choose. Okay, here it is asking me line type, means what type of line you want to create. For example, here we have so many options are there. Point direction, angle normal to curve, tangent to curve, normal to surface, bisecting line. Point. First option you can find here is point. Okay. So see here, point means here we require 2 points to create a line. Okay, here we require 2 points to create a line. But currently I don't have any point here. So in that case, we cannot able to create a line. So definitely we require the points. So see here, for creating a single line, again I have to go for point command. There I have to create the points and I have to create the line. That is like a big thing to me. Like it is very difficult for me, like choosing multiple commands here. So in that case, nothing to worry here. For example, 2 things we can able to do here. First thing is cancel this one. First create the points. This is like general thing. This is your general thing. Like for example, I am giving first point like orange. Other point I am taking as 15. Distance I am giving here. Okay. Like this. 2 points I created here. So like that also directly after creating the point also we can mostly we will do like that only, like we already have the points and we will directly select these points. First point, second point. Now see here, I selected 2 points for creating the line. After that one, support means for default it will take the default plane, it will take automatically, like how the points are there, based on that one it will automatically take the support plane. If you require to specify some other plane also, means you can able to specify. It's totally depend on your choice. Okay, right now I am not using any support. Why? Because it is on a like XYZ plane somewhat, sorry, XY plane, yeah. So it is in XY plane. Now the next thing is, apart from that one, see here I selected those 2 points to create a line. Apart from that one, I can extend the line here, like how much we require. Default it will come between those 2 points, the line. Apart from that, if you want to extend your line, you can extend here by giving the value here. For example, I am giving the value like some 20. Now see here, automatically in the starting direction, see the point ends here, but the line is continuing here. Why? Because we have specified the value like 20. Between those 2 points also it will get decreased. Okay, also it will decrease. For example, I am giving the negative value here. Some I am giving here -2, for example. What it will do? It is saying that value -2 out of range should be greater than 0 mm. Value 20 mm is restored. Try to edit range. So here what it is saying here, from the point, if you give negative value, means compulsory it will create between those 2 points. Apart from that, you can extend the line, you cannot decrease the line. Okay, apart from that one, you can able to extend the line, but you cannot able to decrease the length of the line. Okay, between those 2 points. So like that we can able to specify the values. Currently I am giving this value as 2. See here we have 2 directions. One is in this direction, the other one is in this direction. Here it will mention you like start or end. See here you can find starting point, ending point. So here also it is given as starting point, ending point. So those values you can able to specify here. This below that one, like for example of below start option, it's mentioned something like up to 1. What is this one? So see here, it is like a reference element. Means you have to select the reference object or reference point or reference element. Till that element, it will extend your line. Means it will not take the value here. Okay, it will forget about the value. It will directly create your line, whatever element or whatever object you are selecting as a reference. Same as here also, second direction. So like that we can able to specify. So like that we can able to create our line. So see here below we have some more options are there. Initially this is your length option. See, the length is selected here. So that is your length option. So here whatever values you are specifying, that is the length of the line, how much you require apart from your points. Suppose for example, see here we have, I already said here we have 2 points are the starting point and ending point. I want to create a line, end point is there, I don't want any starting point, like the length of the starting point should be infinity. So in that case just enable this one, just click on this one, it will become infinite at starting point. Now see here there is no length, it will mention here, it will directly take that one as a infinity distance. Now see here, the line got increased here and the starting point got referenced. Okay, this value will become reference, means you cannot able to change this value anymore. Why? The starting point whatever you have given, that one you are making infinite. Okay, the next one is I don't want to make starting point as infinite, I want to make ending point to be like infinite. So in that case just enable this option. So what happened, starting point will become with a length value, we can able to specify the length value, but for end we cannot able to specify. Why? Because the length will become infinity. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now, after that one, here you can find one more option is that is infinite. It is like in both directions. Like here we have starting point, ending point. Now like that, here we have infinite, which is like in both directions the distance will be infinity. Okay, you cannot able to specify a definite value there. It is like infinity. Understand this one?
Yes, sir. Understand.
So like that. This is the first method we can able to create the line. We said that if we have point, we can directly select. The next option, see here, suppose for example, if you don't have any point, in that case, how we can able to create? Nothing is there, just to go for line command. I already said to you, this is your advanced software, so you don't need to worry about the things. Yesterday also I shown you something like by right clicking I can able to select the axis there. So same here also we can able to do. Just it is asking to select the point, but I don't have any point, for example. So just right click here. here it will show you some options. Which point you want to select. Suppose for example, if you have points, you can able to extract whatever you want, you can do here. Suppose in case if you don't have any point, you can able to create a point also. So go for create point. It will automatically open your dialog box. Okay, I am giving this as 0 and this one I am giving like 50 for example. This value I am giving like 15. Okay, this value I am making like 15. So automatic, see this point dialog box, it will create here now. You can use whatever options here to create a point. It is like same like point only, but you are creating from line command. Okay, it is creating from line command. So I am giving 15 value as here. And the next thing what I will do, I will create a second point. The same thing here also you have to do, right click, create point. Here you can able to specify the values, and here I am giving 15. Okay. Now see here, automatically this point has been created and the line between those 2 points are creating here. Okay. The remaining options are same only. I am clicking OK for example. Okay. Now see here, your line has been created, and this is the first option. This is the second option for creating like point. If points already there, then also we can able to create a line. If points are not there, then also we can able to create a line. Then what is the differences you can find here between these two lines? So the difference you can able to see under your specification tree. Now see here, I opened the specification tree here. Now see here, for this line I have already 2 points are there. Okay, these 2 points are there for me. It is showing in the specification, but for this line there is no points are showing here. Okay, so this is the next thing. Like here under that one you can find the option, I think. Yeah, here you can able to see the points, but under line command you can able to see, but you cannot able to see outside the line command. Like we are seeing here now 2 points, that thing we can able to see. Wait a second guys. Yeah, now see here, like that we can differentiate these things. Suppose for example, what happened here, if I create points like this, for creating the line, it will take more space, like the size of the file will get increased. So to avoid these things, we can able to wait a second guys. Okay, yeah, now see here guys, so like that. So here we can avoid these points here by creating the line under the command only. Okay, so like that we can able to create the things. This is the first option. You can see these kind of things you can find in every command. Okay, these kind of things you can find in every command. For example, if I am going here extrude, for example I am taking extrude command. So for extrude we require any profile, either it may be open or close. See here, the surface is something different. Why? Because in part design, if the profile is open, it will not create. Means we have to specify, we have to open thick option, then only it will create the profile like the solid body. But here it's not like that. If it's open profile also, it will create the surface here. Why? Because it's just geometry. So if we don't have any profile also here, means we can able to create by right click here. Here you can able to create line, create joint, create boundary, create. What are these options? I will explain you later. Why? Because it is an advanced option. So we will discuss about these things later. Just I'm showing you. So in every command you can find these kind of things. Okay. Now this is the first option you can find for line command. Now I am going for the next option in line. So go for line command. Point and direction. See here, in surfacing, whatever commands you are seeing, just by watching or just by seeing that name only, you can able to understand what is that. It is not that much difficult also. Like point means 2 point we have to specify. Point direction means 1 point you have to specify, and direction of the line means in which direction you want to create the line, like x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, or any special axis you want to create, and you want to create that line means you can able to create it. Just you have to specify the direction. Now see here point. Starting point I am giving for example as this one. The next thing is direction. So in which direction you want to create the line. See here whatever direction you want you can able to create. Okay. Right click here. Here you can find x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, compass direction, edit component. Most importantly, we will use these three only, like x, y, z axis. Suppose any edges are there, so you can able to select the edges also. Okay. You can, for example, what I will do. Okay. See here, what I will do. I am creating one surface here. It's loading. Start. Yeah. Now see here, I am taking that sweep command. Actually, it's. I will explain you this one later. Just I'm showing. I'm creating one surface here. I'm creating one surface here. Just randomly, I'm creating one surface here, guys. This is my curve reference. I'm giving this one. Angle I'm giving some 45 degrees. D. Okay. Now suppose for example I have this surface. For direction it's not mandatory that you have to select the mouse is not working properly. Now see here, this is my surface. It's working very slow, yeah. Now see here. Here I have one surface. I want to create a line. Now go for the line command. Select the option, which option you want here. For example, I am taking point and direction. Point and example this one. Direction, see here, whatever you want you can select, but I am selecting this edge. Now see here, automatically your line creating parallel to that one. Okay, that line is creating parallel to that edge, whatever edge you have selected. Okay, then you can, the remaining options are similar only. It's whatever you want you can choose here. So like that we can able to create these lines. Okay, now we will go for the next option. Go for line command. The next option is angle normal to curve. Means see here right now it's creating the parallel lines. Like we have to select one point, then one directional line we have to select, and it will create the parallel previously. Now in angle normal to curve, here we have to specify like it is creating parallel. Here in this option it will create other than parallel. So for that one what I will do, I will go for the line command, angle normal to curve. First of all it is asking me to select the curve. For example, I am giving this edge or this edge for curve. Support automatically it will take, or you can able to specify also. Point means from which point you want to start your line. I am giving, for example, this point is my starting point. Okay. The next thing is here your support got missed here. Okay. Support got missed. I am giving this is my support, for example. It is saying curve does not lie on support, means the curve whatever you are selecting for creating the line, it should be lie on the support plane. So in that case it's creating some error here. So what I will do, I will change the option here, like I will once again select the things. Angle, it's not creating. Once again I will take the command. Go for line command. Curve I am selecting, for example, this curve. Go for the option angle normal to curve. Select this is my curve. For example, default it will take point. I am selecting, for example, this one. Here how much angle line you want to create, you can able to create here. For example, I want 45-degree line. Now see here, from that point on this planar surface, it is creating a line with the angle of 45 degrees. How much angle you want, you can able to specify. See here, I can able to specify whatever angle we want, like this. Okay, then length we have to specify. For example, if you want to create perpendicular line exactly other than, suppose if you want to create a line which is perpendicular to that curve which you selected as a reference one, then you can able to specify angle as 90 degrees also. Apart from 90 degrees angle, you can just click on normal to curve. Automatically it will make your line like 90 degrees angle. Okay, mirror extent you already know, like you have done in your part design, like it will create whatever values you are specifying, it will assign on both sides the same value. That is your mirror extent. So like that we can able to create the line here. So this is my angle, normal to curve. The remaining options are similar only. What the hell, yaar? Got stuck. Okay, so like that we can able to create our line here by using that option. The next option you can find here under line command is tangent to curve. Tangent. So what is tangent? Like yesterday I already said you about the tangent. Like a line passing through a circumference of a circle and touching only at one point. That point we can say as tangent point, and that line which is passing through the circumference, that line we can say as a tangent line. So if I want to create a line which is tangent, so we require a circular things. Why? Because other than circular things we cannot able to create tangent. Why? Because the definition itself shows us that it is for circular things. So right now I don't have any surface like circular thing, like now I don't have any arc or circle here, so I cannot able to create the tangent to curve. So what I will do, I will keep this one like that only. Later we will check about this option once I will create the arc there. Okay, now the next option we can find here is normal to surface. Suppose for example if I want to create any line which is normal to the surface, see here angle normal to curve is there, angle normal to surface is there. Okay, sorry, normal to surface is there. In angle normal to curve you have to specify the, you have to select this curve which one you make as a reference. From that reference curve it will measure the angle. That is your angle normal to curve. Normal to surface means it will create a line which is perpendicular to the surface. For example, I have one surface here, I want to create a line which is perpendicular to this surface. So in that case what I will do, I am selecting surface as this one, then we have to specify the point. For example, I am giving this is my point. Which point you want, you can able to specify. I have only this point here, so I am selecting this point, or else you can able to select this point also, like endpoints. Like this. Now automatically see here it is creating a line which is perpendicular to the surface. Then how much distances you want, you can able to specify, then click OK. Now see here your line has been created which is perpendicular to the surface. Okay, the next thing I can find here is bisecting line. Bisecting line. What is bisect? Bisect or bisection? Anyone? What is bisect or bisection? Afil, Sai, speak yaar. Yes, I'm waiting.
I don't know, sir.
See, bi means two, section means dividing. Okay, bi means two, section means dividing. So bisection or bisecting means dividing angle into two equal halves. Suppose for example I have this line here, two lines are there. Okay, between these two lines, see these two lines are meeting at this point, so definitely it will make an angle here, some angle is there. So I want to create one line which is exactly bisecting this angle into two equal halves, means we have to go for bisecting line. So go for bisecting. It is asking me to select the first line. Which one you have to select? I am selecting this is my first line. This is my second line. See here, automatically it is creating here the bisecting line. Now after that one, the most important thing, it is showing two lines here, this one and this one. So which one you want to keep? For example, I want this one or I want this one. You can able to select here. Means two lines it will come in. With the help of this option, we can able to see it will create only one line, but the possible cases it is showing you there. Means how many lines we can able to create with this option. The possible option is showing you here. But which one you want to keep, you have to select. See, the blue color is non-selected. This color is selected one. So which one you want? I want this one or this one. So directly here also you can select, or you can click on next solution. If you click on next solution, automatically it will select the other one. Like initially what it will do means it will show you what are the possible outcomes for that line. How many lines? See, anyhow it's a what we can say bisecting line only. For example, if one angle is there, it will make how many possible two possible outcomes it will show you there, like one side either side of the side. Why? Because both side it is making an angle. For example, see here also it is making an angle and outside also it is making an angle. So that is the reason it is showing you two lines here. So which one you want, you have to select that one and you have to click OK. Okay, which one you want, you can click OK. Then your line is going to create. Stucking here. So like that we can able to create the bisecting line. Okay, just click OK here. So your bisecting line is created. Okay, so like that we can able to create the bisecting lines. Now again I am going for the line command. Before that one, the last option is there in the line command, that is your what we can say tangent to curve. For that one we required a circular kind of thing. So in that case what I will do, I will create one fillet here, for example, so that I will able to create the arc here. See here I have the arc now. I can able to create the tangent line. So go for line here. Choose the option here, tangent to curve. It is asking me to select the curve. Then it is asking me element 2, means you have to select the point also, means from which point the line should pass. For example, I am giving this point. So automatically what happened here, it will create the line which is tangent to the arc. Why it is creating like that, means it is making a tangency relation like that. Why? Because whenever you make fillet will always make with a tangency relation. That is the reason it is following this line. Why? Because I created here a fillet now between these two lines. That is the reason it is following that line. Always fillet will make with tangency relations. That is the reason it's coming like that. So like that we can able to create a line with a tangent option. Okay, just I am showing with this option. Why? Because see, if you have any curve means, then you can easily able to understand the thing. Okay, no issue. What I will do, I will show you that way. I will create one arc, then you can easily understand. I am creating one sketch here, for example. Go for arc. Arc. What I will do, see here, if I select these points means again it will come like that only. So what I will do, I will create one point which is somewhere here in the middle. Okay. Now see here I have curve as well as point. Now I can easily able to create the tangent point. Curve, point, element 2 as your point, mirror extend. Okay. Now see here automatically the line is creating with the tangent relation. Okay, that is my next option we can able to see. Okay, guys, now see here this is my line command with the different options. So see here, I think do you know plain command? Like why? Because this command is available in part design also. I think your previous trainer has explained about this plain command. Is he explained you?
Yes, sir. Explained in part.
Yes, sir. Explained in part. Yes, sir. Explained in part. Yes, sir. Completely explain all the options in that one.
No, sir. Only few options, sir.
Okay, no issue. I will explain this one later, not right now. Why? Because for this one again we required some things like surfaces, all those things we require. Today what I will do, I will start directly the two commands I will explain you in surfaces, so that you can able to practice the things. The next command is extrude. Select the profile, directions here, right click here, and you can able to select which axis you want. Here it, see, extrude will only able to create when it is in normal direction. Suppose for example here if you specify the y direction, it will show you error. It's creating it should not create actually it will not create the surface here. Why it is creating, I don't know. Okay, because of the tangency now. Okay, fine. It will mostly it will not create in y-axis direction. Why? Because it is in a linear direction. So if the line and the direction is collinear, then it will not create your surface. So you cannot able to select y-axis. Here you can only able to select here x-axis and z-axis, not y-axis, to create the surface. For example, if I select x-axis, it will create the surface in x direction. If you select your z axis, then it will create your surface in the z axis direction. So how much distances you want, you can able to specify here. If you want in both direction, just click on mirror extend. Now see here automatically the surface has been created. Okay, so this is my extrude command. The next command you can find here is revolve. Nothing is there extra here. It is same like pad command, which is available in where in part design. Pad command is there, the same thing here also. Just it will create surface here, and then it will create solid body. That is the difference. The next option you can find here is revolve. So go for the revolve command. Select the curve profile. I'm selecting this is my profile. Revolve is same like shaft command, which is present in your part design. Same like that only, but here it will make the surface. Here you have to select the profile. Revolution axis you have to select. Then automatically it is saying that revolute operator, the profile is the profile is intersecting here, due to which it is not able to create the surface. Yeah, it is intersecting here. See this point and this point here, intersecting here, due to which it's not creating here. So what I will do, I will choose some other option here. So go for revolve. Profile is this one, and revolution axis is this one. Now it is not intersecting. So like that, how much angle you want? For example, I want 360 degrees. Let's take it. 360 degrees preview, like that. Same like that only, just a difference you can find here is here it will create the surface, there it will create the solid body. The next option you can find sphere. Okay, the next option you can find here is sphere. So what is sphere here? In sphere, first thing you have to specify here the center point of the sphere. Center of sphere you have to specify. I am giving this point as my center of my sphere. Now it will create the, see here it will create your hemisphere as well as it will create complete sphere. See here how much angles you want, you can able to specify here for creating the sphere. For example, I am giving 90, 90, 90, 90, so it will create complete sphere here. If I give the different values like how much angle we require, we can able to specify here. If I want to create a complete sphere, means you just click on this option, automatically it will create the full sphere. So both we can able to create here hemisphere and sphere. And the most important thing, radius. How much radius you want to specify. Like if you are creating any sphere, how much radius of the sphere you want to create. For example, I am giving here 30. So how much you want, you can able to create the sphere here. Understand? So that is my sphere command. The next one is cylinder. Cylinder also, it is like a primitive here. So what happened here? Just to go for the cylinder option, specify the point, means center point of your cylinder. Okay, center point of your cylinder. For example, I am giving this point as my center point of my cylinder. Then it is asking me direction, like around which axis the cylinder should be created. I am selecting this axis here. Okay, now automatically see here it will create the cylinder here. What is the radius you required? I am giving some 30. What are the lengths you required? I am giving, for example, 50, and there are also 50 I am giving here. So 50, 50, it's 100. So like that we can able to create the cylinders. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So these are some commands are there. which is not important in the sense, not like that. Basic commands we can say these things. So these are the basic commands. Based on that one only we will go for the advanced commands only. Okay. So tomorrow what we will do, we will discuss how to create circle, how to create fillets, how to connect two curves. Then we will discuss how to create spline here and how to create helix here. Then how to create planes. Okay, these things we will discuss. If time permits, we will discuss about the some commands here, like not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Yeah. See here guys, tomorrow class will be there. Guys, what are you doing at 11 o'clock? Are you guys free at 11 o'clock?
Yes, sir. Free on this.
Tomorrow what we will do, I will take the class at 11 o'clock because tomorrow Friday is there, so I am busy at 12 o'clock. So what I will do tomorrow, I am taking at 11 o'clock, 11 to 12. Okay. Yeah, like that. And tomorrow we'll explain these things, and day after tomorrow we will go to the sweep command, which is very important here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just practice till here. If you are getting any doubt, you can ask me tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye, sir.
Bye.